Hey fellow AFOLs, it's Zach here from Zach's Lego channel, and today I'm going to be answering your questions. I got a couple people asking me a bunch of questions, which is really nice because I only got 2 people to ask me questions, and they did, and they sent me a whole bunch of questions, so I'm really excited. If you want to ask me any questions, please feel free to comment down below. In the comment section, because I really look forward to your questions. And if you ask me questions, I will give you a shout. I will obviously read your name, give you a shout out, or give your channel a shout out if you have a Lego channel. Please, when you do type the questions, tell me what the channel name, what your channel's name is, and I will put it down below when I'm answering your question. I will have your channel down below. So without further ado, let's really waste no time and start answering questions. Alright, so I have a question here from Robert Christian Jazz from actually a local Facebook Lego group, which I'm also a part of. He asked, what upcoming sets do you want? And that's really a really interesting question, because I think there's really one I can think of, and that is the main square, the Lego City main square. Because I think there's a lot of potential for me to do something with that. Like I could turn, the town hall into a school, or do all that kind of stuff with it, and it just looks really appealing. I really like the way it looks magnificently better than the capital city, the Lego City capital city. Actually, that's pretty not fair. That probably shouldn't be a fair comparison, because there was the donut shop opening again. Very lovely town square type set, and what I really like about it is just like kind of all the minifigs and accessories, like the burger place, the pop star concert thing, because I could really think of some really fun things to do with that. So that's really something I want. Obviously, to be after the holidays, that I would probably end up getting that. And also the other new sets that I want, upcoming sets I want from the City line, are the Elite Police sets for 2020. Which there's one, it's like kind of a driller set, so I really want that as well. And if somebody could let me know when those are going to be released, I would really greatly appreciate that, because I'm really on the hunt for those right now as well. I thought I was going to get the diving sub theme, but I really kind of fell apart when I figured that they weren't going to be released, and figured they wouldn't be released till now. And the pirate creator ship set is the one I really wanted as well, but I have my own pirate ship, and I don't have a pirate display anymore, so they're probably not going to get that or those as well. Although I will say I'll get that junior set with the hammerhead shark, because that's really cool. That's really cool, and I believe it's new for this year. So he also asked, do you have a favorite theme or two? One of my favorite themes, actually I do have 2 favorite themes, is creator and city. I mean, because really anything those 2 put out really go great, because I have a city in my basement as well as some other stuff. So like I believe the shark was pretty cool, and the dragon, which completes my city or my castle display. And also creator expert, kind of a third one, creator expert. I really like that, and I really hope to and I hope those don't go away, because I want more modulars. What are some of your favorite sets? What are some of my favorite? That's questionable. Some of my favorite sets include the modular buildings and the great vehicles in the city line. The modular buildings really are cool, and they bring out my city. And relatively speaking, the city line, when they release the great vehicles, that's really all I go for when when they kind of like start peering out early in November and December. That's really what I look forward to as well. So those are some of my favorite sets, especially like the tow trucks and like the other good stuff. Any minifigs that you like? Actually, one of my favorite minifigs is is a custom built minifigure that I actually used in some school assignments. I'm in journalism, so we would go out and take pictures, go out for like an hour and 10 minutes, go take pictures. And I put the little minifigure named Benny. I put him in one of the pictures, and my teacher just loved it. And it was like, probably like one of the most creative things I ever did in that class. And so he loved it. So I kept putting pictures, and kept putting him in pictures. I would always release one picture with Benny in it, in 4 pictures. So that's really So I really like that he kind of appears here and there, but obviously due to these tough times, he is in quarantine right now. So that's kind of why I let him out. Although I should let him out. And he is a minifig that wears a sweater no matter what day of the year it is. So my next question here is from Andrew Galing. He has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna have it scrolled on the screen, so you guys can go check it out after this video, of course. And he asked, "Why did you get into Lego?" I got the Lego because it kind of really let me express my creativity. It was really the only thing that let me be creative. I wasn't good at drawing. I wasn't good at really anything, or sports for that matter. I wasn't good at drawing, sports, really anything. So I really just let me be creative and really gave me something to build on. No pun intended. But I really got into Lego in I believe it was the third grade. It was the third, yeah, so third grade, playtime, and I would always go to the bins of Lego and always just start building stuff, and it really kind of transpired to my personal life as well. As really the only thing that kept me calm when I built, or like at home, and you wouldn't hear from me for hours, but then when I started getting my own Lego, just kind of like, it's kind of stuck with me as well. So I guess in short, I was never good at art. I was never good at anything but Lego. When I found that out in grade 3, it's like, this is the only thing I'm good at. I really don't like sports. I really don't like, drawing. I was never good at that. But and Lord knows I didn't do crafts. So that's kind of really the only thing. Basically, in short, the only thing I was good at was Lego. Andrew also asks, when did you get my first Lego set? I got my first Lego set, I believe it was on Christmas one year. I can't remember the year. But I really got that, or it was like one of those boats with the motors that can actually float. And I just didn't, and I really never really did anything with it. But kind of really did anything with it. But it was nevertheless still my first Lego set as well. And he also asked, what modular building is your favorite? One of the modular buildings that is really my absolute favorite is the Assembly Square, released back in 2017. It just screams like town gathering place, like all this, place, all that kind of like town stuff. And that's really something I liked. I really did like that, just like that kind of whole like place where you can bring your minifigs together. And because it's so multi-purpose, you got the dentist, you got the cafe, the the bakery, and the recital thing as well. So I really enjoyed its multi-purpose. It serves the city great, and I would recommend that could be the first modular building. If you ever want a modular building, get the Assembly Square, because you'll have a whole bunch of town in one building. So that's really nice. I mean, it is over 300 Canadian, although it's probably more expensive now. But I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere, and it really just lets you explore all the possibilities. And obviously my second favorite modular building is going to be the bookshop, because that's just really, really interesting. It really gives off a nice cool fall vibe with the tree, and with the tree as well. And it could even serve as a bookstore for my Legoville Community College, which is really going to be cool. Anywho, I got off on a tangent. Now, that's all the questions for today. If you want your channel shouted out on my channel, or you just want to hear your name on YouTube, send me questions down below in the comment section. And if you have a YouTube channel, link it down below, or give me the name of it, and I will be sure to include it on the bottom here. So remember, no matter what life throws at you, always remember to keep calm, build on. See you next time.